What are Google local service ads? Do they even work? How do they show up on Google? How do you sign up? What is necessary to officially set up your account? We're going to cover all of that in this video. So first thing you want to do is go over to the local service ads website. You can just Google this and you will find it. Here is exactly how it shows up, right? It doesn't have every single niche, every single industry, but it's definitely worth looking into. I'm also going to leave this link right here in the description. But when you Google it, let's say local housekeeping right here, it shows it up just like this. And it gives you this nice little badge. And it's very, very important that you have really good reviews as a prerequisite. Now, I still recommend that you get this set up, even if you don't, and you collect the reviews as you go, but it does show up at the top here and it will increase your amount of phone calls that you can get if you really care about your reviews. Now, if you're wondering how much is each and every single lead, it varies, okay? It changes from different cities. If you're in a small town in Kentucky, it's gonna be a different cost per lead than if you're working in New York City, right? So again, I'll have this link as well, but you can type in your zip code, type in the amount of leads that you want, and then also you can search your industry here, hit estimate budget, and it's going to give you what it recommends that you spend. Now look, I'll be honest, when we set this up, it actually ends up spending more than this. I think they're just trying to get as many people as they can on this plan and then, slightly charge you more. But if we're even at $1,000 to get 20 leads, that's pretty good in the roofing industry. So you can take a look at this and get set up. So once you are on this page and you hit get started, what is the next thing that you are going to see? And before we dive into that page, I'm going to show you how we like to collect reviews. So what we do is we send this to past customers, or as you complete projects, we automatically get this link, get this funnel sent out to those customers. And the reason we don't directly send it to Google is because you risk getting 4-star or 3-star reviews on the page. So watch what happens when someone lands on this page. When we click 3 stars, it just goes to a form. And this is extremely powerful. The reason it's powerful is because if someone's going to vent about your company or they have something they want to say, they're going to say it in here. And then they're going to hit submit. And then it's done, then it's over. You can address it however you want. Now, if they choose 5 stars, it's gonna go right to Google. So you're building your brand, you're building your reputation in the safest way possible. This is how all the top dogs are doing it, and this is absolutely what you should be doing as well, because I know you're probably forgetting to ask your customers for reviews. Anyways, let's go back into the verification portal right here. So after you sign up, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna ask for your general contractor license, if that's applicable to you in your niche and industry, insurance, background check. It's gonna ask for your budget, billing information, and then it's gonna want at least 1 review. I'm pretty sure you know at least 1 person in your life that will leave you a 5-star review. So this is exactly what it's gonna show. And you're just gonna go through and just submit everything yourself. Sometimes this process takes a little bit of time. It could take a couple days, it could take a week. So get started on this ASAP. This is one of the best things that you can do to actually generate leads on Google, because if you are running Google ads, you are paying per click. That does not necessarily mean that you are getting leads. This is pushing the call, right? You want inbound leads. You want people calling you, and you want people calling exclusively your company. Google Guarantee does not share the leads. They're not Home Advisor or Angie's or any of these companies. So highly recommend that you set it up. All right, so I hope you are enjoying this video. Look, I don't see anyone else out here giving away the whole farm like we are, showing you everything A to Z, how we get the leads, how we generate them, the lead quality, how many of them are closing, the appointments that we're booking, everything A to Z. We work with one company per area. What that means is that if you're seeing this, chances are others are seeing it as well. So what you can do is take a look at the link down below this video with moreestimates.com and see if your area is still available. If you would like to work together one-on-one, I am the owner of the company. When's the last time you spoke to the owner of one of these big lead companies? Probably never. So go ahead and see if your area is available. Even if it's not, and even if we work with an industry in your specific area, I still might be able to help, give you some consulting and just help for free and give you some advice on what you can do to move forward to actually land more projects and land more jobs. I work with companies all across the US. We have tons of case studies.
10, 12 appointments a month and make 3 or 4 of those sales that average 25 to 35,000, it makes sense to do it.
We've already sold 2 or 3 jobs from the lead source.
That's amazing. That's awesome. The crazy thing about this too is that, I mean, this is literally like the first 30 days of us working together.
I know. Yeah, no, completely agree.
Tons of testimonials from people landing tons of projects from online advertising, from their leads that we help them generate. We also have a full software that helps home service companies like yours close more projects, follow up faster, get more Google reviews, websites, all that stuff. So check out that link down below, moreestimates.com. And sometimes what we're actually able to do is even give free trials. So you can try it before paying anything and see how well it works for you. If you don't have a Google My Business page at all, which you're gonna need before you can even set this up, I'm gonna link up a video right here that you can watch where I show the importance of setting up a Google My Business, how to do some SEO on it so you actually rank above your competitors as well. So when someone types in, let's say, kitchen remodeling, Las Vegas or Miami, whatever, I show you how you can get in front of those people. Now, let's talk about the next thing, which is what happens after a lead comes in. I'm gonna argue this is even more important or just as important as generating the lead itself. Because if you don't know how to follow up with your leads properly, you're not consistently following up with them, booking estimates, and actually making sales, you can spend $2,000 on this platform, right? You can spend $10,000. If you are not following up properly and maximizing the juice that could be coming from these leads, then you are missing out on revenue every single time you run any campaign ever. That's exactly why with our software at More Estimates, we do this automatically. So a lead comes in, we automatically text them. And what I like to do is take it one step further and actually book it on a calendar. We are not booking in-home estimates. What we're doing is booking introductory calls. This is an example of a calendar. So instead of a prospect playing phone tag with you, which I know you've done before, they call you, you don't pick up, you call them back because you're busy, now they're at work, so they don't pick up either, and then what happens? You end up just forgetting. So with this software, what we do is we automatically text them, we automatically pull their name out, and we get them to book a call so that they're expecting to hear from you. Plus, these little micro actions end up adding up, and they're way more likely to book an in-home estimate with you as well. If they don't respond, we can follow up a second time. We can follow up a third time. And then if they do respond, we can send them a different message. With AI and automation, we can now do all these things. So you don't have to sit there texting your leads and then forgetting, did I text Joe? Did I text Susie? You can do this in an automated way and book the maximum amount of appointments, the maximum amount of estimates from all of the leads that you generate. And this goes further than just Google Guarantee. This is about your business, right? This is about you collecting more reviews, whether you're running Google ads or you're running TV commercials. What do people do as the first thing? They Google you. They go into Google. They just see that you're a real company. That's all they want to know. If they're going to spend a lot of money with you, you have to be legit. And the number one way to do that is to have a lot of reviews. Do you think it would be easier for you to make sales and track your entire business if you had a nice pipeline view like this and you knew exactly how many leads came in, exactly how many responded, exactly how many you have to call back because they haven't answered, exactly how many phone calls you've done, exactly how many appointments and estimates you've done, and you can see each and every single category and what stage they're in. Meaning if someone hasn't responded to you and you gave them an estimate, what if we could automatically follow up with them 1 week later, 2 weeks later, 1 month later, 4 months later. Whatever it is that you want, we can automatically text and email them to get them back into your funnel, to get them back into your pipeline and interested in your projects. Every time you get a review, what if you can send an email campaign that says, hey, we're super excited because Susie left us this 5-star review. This is exactly what we did for her, and so on. Would you be making more money if you did all these things? My guess is the answer is yes.